Now, when I did my video on how I feel that saying that homosexuality is unnatural is very hypocritical logic, I got a lot of responses from a lot of people, mostly negative, because these are non-supporters of homosexuality. And pretty much they all said the same thing. They pretty much all say, you know, you have to do what the Bible says if you're a Christian, pretty much. It's pretty much what it says. And when I read those comments and they all try to justify as to why it's wrong and why it's unnatural, I look at it as like, okay, so if you say that we have to do what the Bible says, right, then that means you who believe in that should not eat pork, should not eat lobster, should not eat crabs, should not eat shrimp, and shouldn't have tattoos on their bodies. Just to name a few of those things. Now, in the same book that people like to use to justify why homosexuality is wrong, which I'm talking about the book of Leviticus, in that same book it does state that we shouldn't eat those things that I just mentioned, and we shouldn't deface our body because it's God's temple. But I know a couple of Christians who do the exact same thing that the Bible says not to do. So what do you say about those things? You know what I mean? If you're gonna use the Bible as that big huge weapon to say that you shouldn't be gay because the Bible says so, then you know what? Then you shouldn't be eating pork or all those shellfish or even having tattoos on your body. And it just amazed me how homosexuality is such a freaking big deal, to the point that people go out of their way to protest against it, like go out there and picket to people who are actually homosexuals, who go on record and say, oh, it's wrong, it's wrong, it's wrong, it's wrong, and cause a big deal. I'm surprised that people like the Westboro Baptist Church, who say that they are God-fearing people, instead of going and picking it at people's funerals and picking it at other places about homosexuality and the war, how about go pick it at Red Lobster? Because they sell a lot of shellfish there. You know, pick it there. Pick it at any other seafood place that sells those kinds of things: the shellfish, the lobster, the crabs, the crayfish, and the shrimp. Go pick it at meat markets who sell pork, because the Bible says not to do that. And I'm surprised they don't pick it at places like tattoo parlors. You know, those are just a few things that I mentioned because there are Christians out there who do have tattoos on their body, who do eat the things that the Bible says you shouldn't eat. Why is homosexuality that much a big of a deal? To try to discourage people from doing it. Why? Because you don't find it natural? Okay, you don't find it natural. But don't use the Bible and try to say that all Christians should believe in this, where in turn that you do things that the Bible says you shouldn't do. I just don't get why homosexuality is that big of a deal for people to waste their time and effort and energy to try to, you know, eradicate from the world. Saying that we're trying to cleanse this world from homosexuality. Why that particular why that particular quote unquote sin, as you say it's in the Bible? Why that? Why not stop eating shellfish? Stop eating pork? Stop having tattoos on your body? Stop the porn industry? Why not do that? Why just homosexuality? You know what I mean? Why that? You know? And this reminds me of something that Jesus said. You know, on two separate occasions. He who is without sin cast the first stone. And if you want to be truly perfect, sell your possessions and then come follow me. In other words, nobody is damn perfect. No Christian out there is damn perfect. So to go off on a high horse or a soapbox and spouting out how homosexuality is destroying this country, well, you know what else is destroying this country? All of us eating pork, all of us eating shellfish, all of us having tattoos, and all of us supporting people getting killed in execution. That's what's killing this great nation, if you want to use that logic. And if you're those same people who pretty much don't like to think about homosexuality and you're still eating those things, then that in a way is sort of hypocritical. You may say that I don't agree with the lifestyle, I don't agree with it, fine, but don't go out of your way to try to cleanse this world from it. Because if you really want to do that, then let's all burn down every single Red Lobster and seafood place out there and farms that sell pork and meat products and stuff like that. Let's all do that. I don't see the harm. I don't see what's the big deal about homosexuality to the point that people have to cleanse this world. Anyway, that's all I have to say. What do you guys think? Feel free to comment down below. Of course, like I said, keep it civil with this, and like I said, I'm always open to any kind of debates and stuff like that. But that's how I feel about it, and this is coming from a Christian myself. Have a good day, everyone.